Hello and welcome to another edition of the Kerala Recap. In this edition, we look at Raghavan Nair, a humble middle-class man. After retirement from Indian Railways as a station master, Raghavan Nair is back home. His long-cherished dream to spend his retirement with his family consisting of his wife, 3 sons and 2 daughters has finally come true. However, his dreams gets a blow after witnessing his 2 sons brawling with each other over their political differences and the debilitating effect this has on the family. Prabhakaran, the elder one, is a staunch leftist and an active worker of the Revolutionary Democratic Party, RDP, which has just lost the Kerala State Assembly elections and relinquished office. Prakashan, popularly known as KRP, Prabhakaran's younger brother, is involved with the Indian National Secular Party, INSP, which has now come to power. Though they are both educated, neither has any plans to earn a living on their own and are fully immersed in petty politics, sponging off their parents for their needs. Raghavan Nair becomes deeply worried about their future and tries to advise his sons, but his advices fall on deaf ears. Anandan, his son-in-law, is a police sub-inspector, but on suspension. When RDP was in power, he had arrested and beaten up several of the opposition party workers on instruction from the ruling party officials. Now that the former opposition is in power, they exact their revenge. First by transferring him repeatedly to stations as remote as possible and then by suspending him. As part of his retired life, Raghavan Nair decides to focus his attention on his agricultural activities and meets the new young agricultural officer Udayabanu, and with his wife's approval, wants their younger daughter Lathika to marry him, but his elder sons oppose it for flimsy and petty reasons. Prakashan pulls some strings and gets him transferred immediately to a remote location in order to prevent the marriage, but Nair gets them married at the registrar's office. In the meantime, Anandan and his wife Letha, Raghavan Nair's oldest daughter, demand partition of the property and their share of the inheritance, which Raghavan Nair objects to. The last straw is when their mother falls ill and is hospitalized, and none of her children, especially the 2 older sons, show up at the hospital. Raghavan, upon seeing all of them milling around his house on returning from the hospital, loses his temper. He kicks out all his children and orders them to never enter his house again. But to his surprise, he finds both Prakashan and Prabhakaran at the gate, fully repenting after Achu informs him. He calls them in and they begin a new life. Sometime later we see Prabhakaran, who has started work as a lawyer, and Prakashan going for a job interview as part of his efforts to change and gain employment. At the same time, it is also seen that Prashanthan, the school-going youngest son of Raghavan Nair, has decided to form a student political organization to conduct a protest at his school. But both his brothers, having learnt their lesson the hard way, scold him and break the flag and banners he made. The story ends here with the message clearly being delivered. Thank you for watching the Kerala Recap. Please like, share and subscribe for amazing movie recaps from Kerala.